but in other words, don't be so that the marriage takes place by a certain date, and that the chatan and the kala would be properly appointed at that time. Now, this agreement is an agreement between the representative of the chatan and the representative of the kala, right? It has nothing to do with the chatan and the kala are like, they're just the marionettes in this setup here. So the representative of the chatan is the father of the chatan, and the representative of the kala is the father of the kala. Now, the representatives have to accept this obligation, which in this particular case is fairly simple to execute since we're doing it. In other words, you are going to guarantee that this wedding will take place.
I guarantee.
But you don't feel this is an imposition.
I second the motion.
Okay. So in order to guarantee, we're the Eidim. So now the Eidim have to be made that the guarantors accepted this obligation. Right? That's what you're made of. Now, if it was really done in advance, we'd also have an Arif Kabbalah, like a backup team. Like if the first team doesn't pay up, then the second team doesn't. But I think in this case, due to the close proximity between this agreement and the wedding, we can avoid that part. Right? So it'll only be the agreement of the fathers that they're going to make sure the wedding happens, and the Eidim sign that they knew that this was in fact the agreement. Then Rabbi Walk will read the Tnaim because that's the minhag, which will enable the mothers to break a plate, which makes everybody happy. Okay? So first, Mr. Saks.
Especially the plates.
What you do is you pick this up over your head, which is a sign that you're like taking something. You're taking an obligation, right? That's an indication. Eidim? The Eidim are, okay, excellent, well done. Dr. Goldstein? Dr. Goldstein, you should do it with the right hand. Everything in Judaism is done with the right hand. Or the right foot.
Lefties a feeling of
inferiority.
Yeah, Jimmy,
Excellent. Now the Eidim just signed. Here's a pen. You have to sign twice. This is an agreement between two sides, so each side gets a copy of the agreement.
Last names or no? Last names, no last names.
It doesn't matter.
Do it.
Sign somebody else's. Have a real problem. Yeah, but it's very bad if it doesn't work. No, first Rabbi Walk is going to read the time. You have about 2-3 minutes. But smash it down hard because they take pictures of.
Don't try to use the back of a chair.
Okay. Rabbi Walk is mechubed with the reading of the Tnoi.
B'siman tov u'mazal tov yalev yitzmach kigan rutav matzahi isha matza tov yafek v'tov me'Hashem hatov Yerushalayim hamagid me'reshis achris hu yitain shem tov v'sheris le'ele divrei atonayim v'habris shenidberu v'hutnu bein hani trei tzadade hachatan
Yehuda ben
hachatan what?
Hani trei tzadade.
Yehuda ben
Yehuda ben Binyamin Halevi.
Yehuda ben Binyamin Halevi ha'omen mitzad hachatan muflag. Hachatan muflag. Yosef Nachman Arav ben Yosef Nachman ben Yehuda Halevi. Reuven ha'omen mitzad hakala habetula hamulelet.
Israel ben Yitzchak. You don't have that?
No.
Yeah, well, we'll have to switch it.
I'm from Azriel ben Yitzchak ha'omen mitzad hakala habetula hamulelet. Marat Ilana Gila Tichye. ובשאלת פי החתן והכלב אמרו הן הבוחר החתן המופלג הרב יוסף נחמן בן יהודה הלוי למשפחת סאקס ייסר למזל טוב
בס גילו
הקלה בסולה מוללת מרס אילנה גילה בס רב אברהם עזריאל למשפחת גולדשטיין תחיה וחופם קדושן כדס משה וישראל וישלטו בנכסיהם שווה בשווה ואל יבריחו ואל יעלימו, לא זה מזה ולא זו מזה. כל אחד ידורו באהבה וחיבה, באמס ושלום, במימר ובסייעתא דשמיא. להלביש את החתן והגושי חבר בכל שבת ויונטב, תמיד חלבתם חשובים פה, להלביש את הכלה, להלביש חבר בכל שבת ויונטב, תמיד חלבתם חשובים פה, זמן החתונה במזל טוב בשעה מוצלחת, בעזרת השם בחודש אלול, תשנ"ו, בתוך הזמן מתי שנתרצו שני הצדדים והכל ברור וקיים וזה, should I put the date in? I don't know the date.
This one out of here, take it.
לא, הסרט יום חודש אלול שנת תשנ"ו, פה ירושלים עיר הקודש, נאום דוד יחיאל בן שאול יעקב הכהן, נאום דוד שמואל בן ירחמיאל.
We're missing the break.
Just 1 second. Now is an indication of the seriousness of this affair. The mothers are going to break a plate. Okay.
Relationship and a much more meaningful relationship, but yet they had to choose to take that step to join themselves close together. They were no longer automatically joined. So if you go back to Yeshayahu, you see the connection with Bnei Yisrael and Yerushalayim is also the same. When Bnei Yisrael return to Yerushalayim, it is also going to be a deeper relationship, one of where Bnei Yisrael choose to come back to the land, and the relationship at that point will be much stronger. So I think that we can see with Lonnie and Jeff that they fulfill this image in both the mashal and the nimshal, both in their relationship. For those of us who've been following the relationship from the beginning, we know that there was a lot of hard work and effort put into the relationship, and it wasn't just it was a relationship that took building and working, and from that, Lonnie and Jeff, I think, have a very strong, beautiful, special relationship. And through the hard work that they put into it, and through the choosing, to be those two people and to come back together again, they attained a much more beautiful, significant relationship. And I think it also compares to Yerushalayim. Lonnie and Jeff both making the decision to choose to come to Yerushalayim and to be here in Yerushalayim and to be working in an area where they're strengthening their relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, be it in whether they're learning and teaching in both areas. And in terms of Yerushalayim, everyone here who knows Lonnie also knows the way Lonnie just doesn't live in Yerushalayim. Lonnie does too, live in Yerushalayim. Lonnie looks out the window when there were no windows in the Beit Midrash. Lonnie had a bit of a rough life, but now, thank God, life could go on. And Lonnie looks out the window and just soaks in all of what Yerushalayim has to offer. And so I think that Lonnie has already built a very strong foundation for her relationship with Jeff and her relationship with living with Jeff in Yerushalayim and strengthening her relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. And my bracha to you, Lonnie, is that these relationships that you've created only continue to grow stronger, and that your love with Jeff, with the land, with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, all becomes the love of which Yeshayahu is speaking in those psukim. And as a result, we'll be zochet to the third pasuk, which I haven't yet mentioned on the invitation, which is Ranu Shamayim B'Gili Aretz Upatzchu Harim Rina Ki Nicham Adonai Amo V'Aniyav Yirachim. That all of the Shamayim and the Aretz will be overjoyed when Hashem returns to his nation and returns them to Yerushalayim. And in addition, the bracha that we say in the shower bracha, which will be fulfilled, that Od Yishama B'Arei Yehuda B'Chitzot Yerushalayim. Lonnie's setting the example today, Mamash, in the old city of Yerushalayim, that we should be zochet to hear lots more chatanim and kalot in the cities of Yerushalayim and in Yerushalayim Havliya. Od Yishama B'Arei
Shama Harav Chaim Ravender, Mechubad Besidur Kiddushin. Eide Kiddushin, Harav Yitzchak Blau, Harav David Schoonmaker.
There's a text. Yesh no agim. You have ashes? Where you put the can? Where? Just say amen. I'll give you the wine. Where's the goats? So I'll give you the wine you give to your daughter. You did it before? Yes. Things change very slowly. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagofen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher gidishonu b'mitzvosov v'tzivonu al ha'aroyos yosalonu es arusos v'tilonu es hanisois lonu ayidei chupo v'kiddushin Baruch atah Adonai v'kadesh amo Yisrael ayidei chupo v'kiddushin. show what you did. All right.
הרי את מקודשת לי בטבעת זו כדת משה וישראל.
By the state of things in these days, it is hard to forget that the Beis Hamikdash is not yet rebuilt, that even at this time of special joy, the Chassan leads us in the remembering by breaking a kos. One wonders what reason there was for our Chassan and Kala, Rav Yosef and Ilana, to bring us here, to this place, the Churva, for their very special Nisu'im. Of course, what immediately comes to mind is the Gemara in Brachos, where we are enjoined to be misameach chassan v'kala, to make sure that there's special joy at the simcha of the chassan and the kala. In fact, we are told that if we make every effort to spread the joy to the chassan and the kala, then it's as though we are rebuilding the churvas of Yerushalayim, the ruins of Yerushalayim. Yes, the Gemara says that, and the association is obvious, but it's really hard to understand what the Gemara means. What does marriage have to do, which is a spiritual affair, having to do with developing potential to the fullest? I mean, what does that have to do with rebuilding more ruin, which is about blocks and mortar and bricks? And it came to mind as I was pondering this issue that the Chassan and Kala had gotten me involved in. The words of the Ramban. You know, the Ramban came to Eretz Yisrael and he found destruction. You know that this place, the Churva, is called the ruin because it was built, the shul, the Churva shul was built on the ruins of the shul of Rabbi Yehuda Chassid. So that this place has actually been destroyed many times. The Ramban came to Eretz Yisrael, and you know, he looked around in Yerushalayim, There were no Sifrei Torah. There was no minyan. He said he had to send to Shechem to get a Sefer Torah. And he went to Hebron to bring people back for a minyan. But in that letter that he writes to his son, the Ramban says, and I think in a very, very significant way, the Ramban says, I came to Yerushalayim and I found churvot, ruins. And nobody wants them. No one wants to have anything to do with them. So I took one of them and I made it into a shul. And so the Ramban was telling us that a churva is really two different things. Yes, it's a ruin. It's something that was once greater than it is now. But it's also yearning to be rebuilt. It's still there. It's still with us. The churva shul, yearning to be rebuilt. Yerushalayim, yearning to be built. Eretz Yisrael, yearning to be built. And the Bayit Neman of Rav Yosef and Ilana, yearning to be built. I think that this may be the reason that they brought us to this place and wanted us to share with them more than the joy of the Chatan and the Kala, but also the message that the destruction is yearning to be rebuilt, that the Chatan and the Kala insist on being part of that process. We wish them, all of us, to you, from Yosef to Ilana, שתזכו לבנות בית נאמן בישראל, בנים ובני בנים עוסקים בתורה ובעבודה. מזל וברכה.
הרב ראובן אברמן, בן דוד הכלה, מכובד בקריאת הכתובה.
באחד בשבת, 10 ימים לחודש אלול, שנת 5756 לבריאת עולם, למניין שאנו מונים כאן, ירושלים תיבנה ותיכונן. איך הרב יוסף נחמן בן יהודה הלוי למשפחת סקס אמר להדה פטולתא אילנה גילה בת רב אברהם עזריאל לבית גולדשטיין הבלי לאינטו כדת משה וישראל ואנה אפלח ואוקיר ואיזון ואפרנס יתיחי לפי כהלכות גוברין יהודין לפולחין ומוקרין וסנין